my favorite
Guys, hi! Oh my gosh, hi! Hi!
So glad you're a part of the 3 a.m. family now.
Mango, thank you guys, thank you so much. I'm gonna run a mile a minute with this mouth, bro. Like, literally. Yeah. It's so nice. It's so nice. It just sounds so nice. I can just say it. 3 a.m. Snuffy. 3 a.m. Snuffy. I'm in 3 a.m. 3 a.m. Snuffy. Here's my business card. What? Yes, I'm 3 a.m. Snuffy. I should have practiced in the mirror. Ah! Oh my gosh. Okay, so. Wait, I got a tweet. Okay. Tweet. Posted! Alright, now I can finally yap. Full on, super full on. Okay. Okay, guys. Oh my gosh. Well, I have a few community members of my own who are actually asking a little bit about 3 a.m. So this is gonna be a really chill stream. I do have some things planned pretty much already tomorrow. I might be doing a collab with my friend Grape. You guys probably know Grape the Dragon. We're gonna be chilling and hanging. I do have my meet and greet as well at Offkai tomorrow. If you guys are at Offkai, I will see you there in the morning. I don't know what time that is in Pacific, actually. Anyway, so recently at the Offkai Con, 3 a.m. hosted a panel, and I was announced as their first member of their 3rd generation. And I'm saying that confidently, because I know things. Yes, I am the first member, I will say that. I am the first member of 3 a.m. Generation 3. I won't say anything else. But it's me! I'm there! Oh my gosh! And you can look at the website 3am.moe and you can see me, Gen 3! You can see my little face and like about me and stuff. And it literally feels so nice. Like this is literally like, oh my gosh, this is what I've always been wanting.
Is that the newest 3 a.m. best girl?
Okay.
I think it is.
So let me open my little book here. Sorry that I'm like in this like padded room.
Snuffy
this is
so
not a
happy
showing of
I
my
can't put it into words. My brain is goo adjusted. Also,
yeah.
the artwork by Rem is amazing. She's so
oh my
good.
gosh, I know! Dude, that I couldn't believe it. I have been following Rem's art for so long. I read their webcomic and I literally was just like, I just get this? Like, really? And they're like, yeah, man. I don't know, I was just like, yeah. Okay, anyway, okay. Anyway, let's talk. Real business. Okay. So, me, Snuffy the VTuber, Raccoon VTuber. I've been streaming for 5 years now. My partnerversary is next year. I have been a streamer and a Twitch partner for 5 years, and a VTuber for 5 years. I pretty much just did it all, straight up. I never really was a streamer or content creator beforehand. And I'm kind of new to content creation since then. I feel like, even though I've been streaming for many years now, I only got into it with COVID, so it's been sort of like a learning experience as I go on. So even though I feel like I have been streaming for 5 years, I feel like I still have so much to learn. You know what I mean? I have a lot to learn. I've been always hoping to look up to other people and ask them for insight. So because of who I am as a person, I feel like I get really nervous. And it's really nice to basically have like a group of people to talk to about that kind of thing. I feel like I would always scare my friends by like going to them and asking them like deep thoughts or even like businessy things. Like I don't want to I don't know. I never wanted to I want to make earnest friends, and I feel like it can get scary to mix business and friends a lot. So it's something that I don't really like to risk, I think, because there's just a lot that can get stressful. And I feel like you never really even know a person when there are so much factors in content creation between like what somebody might prioritize, you know? So
Snuffy gave to me.
Yes, so 3 a.m. is not a corporation, I'll say, like how you guys probably think in VTubing, like an agency, like VShojo or Hololive or something like that. It's not quite like that, I guess. I think in a way, it's like a presence more than it is like functionally like that. And I actually think the way that it functions is more perfect for me, because I think joining stuff like that has always scared me. I've always been around agencies for a long time in streaming. I've known many friends who have been in agencies, partnered with agencies, agencies long gone, agencies fresh and new. They've been in multiple agencies at once. I have heard so many stories, and I feel like the way that it differs is always so drastic. And it just sounds so scary because you're like, gosh, everybody has maybe great experiences, terrible experiences, weird experiences, uncertain experiences, and it can be very scary. So I feel like that's another reason why 3 a.m. felt like such a fit for me, because they just feel very homely, you know? Like this, I feel like truly as they present themselves, I feel like I just walked through the door, turned on the TV, said hi to my friends, I'm gonna sit on the couch and we're gonna watch some TV together. You know what I mean? Like that's the vibe. It's just like pitching each other ideas and being excited about projects, and the passion is as much as you put into it yourself rather than depending on other people, you know? Because I feel like, you know me, I'd never really had management or anything like that, so, and I don't like it. I like things from my mouth. You know what I mean? I don't like when other people talk on my behalf. It just adds more to the anxiety, so I like to be very hands-on with my own work. So that's what I like about 3M a lot, is that, it kind of identifies itself sort of as like a group. So it's really cool to be able to do group projects, have like group songs, group dances, group videos, group collabs, group matching outfits. You know me. I roped Meat instantly so much into like the clown outfit. I can't wait to grab everybody in 3 a.m. and be like, okay, so what are we doing for Halloween, guys? Taiga, thank you so much for the raid. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you everybody. Thank you, Taiga. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Tigers in my area. Yes. Thank you for the gifted subs as well. So basically that's what 3 a.m. is. You guys know my friends. I have been friends with people in 3 a.m. for a long time now. We have been friends with people, you know, Meat, you know, Koki, Ollie, Callie, all of the members, and even members that I have not been familiar with before. I am so eager to literally like be way too much. I'm gonna be so too much, dude. I'm sorry, I'm gushing. I'm very excited to basically have like an umbrella, and I feel like it's just, I don't know. I know I've always been an indie, but I've yearned for things like group and friend things so much, but it feels different when you're alone, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. Like, when I joined 3 a.m. and they were like, okay, so for the website, what do you want to do? This is what you can fill out, you know, tell us a bit about yourself. And I was like, dude, things like your blood type, your favorite flavor, and stuff like that. In a way, when I got into VTubing, I followed things like Hollow. That Hollow Live was the reason I got into VTubing, so I've watched all these people do their debuts and their group projects and things that I was just like, when I became an indie, I was like, yeah, I understand the freedom and the power and even the presence that you can accomplish all in your own. But I guess it's also very lonely. It's very lonely. Everybody sort of works on their own. So you never really can commit to anything, or I don't know, it's hard to explain, but I hope maybe you guys can understand what I'm saying in a way. It's very exciting to have a mandatory obligation to rope people into the No. I'm just so excited. And 3 a.m. functions a lot via things like I know they have like their Patreon and things, and they do lots of like watch-alongs in their Discord for 3 a.m. fans and community members, and they do a ton of stuff like that, and I'm really excited, man. It's motivating. It's motivating because I feel like when you're like me and you don't even know where you are or what you're doing, you feel like I accomplished a lot, right? But yet it's like a light at the end of the tunnel you can't see, where you're like, but I don't know what's back there. I don't even know where I'm going, or like what to do. Who do I ask? Where do I go? So I guess it's nice that like when I'm scared and I'm like, I don't know what the light at the end of the tunnel is, there's people who grab my hand and they're like, that's okay. Why don't we go together? And that's just so nice, you know? That's like, oh man, that is just something I have very much wanted for a long time. So I'm so happy. Yay! And obviously there's so much to look forward to. There's major things. Obviously 3AM is partnered with Kawa Entertainment. If you guys don't know, they're an amazing merchandise company. I am so excited. Oh my god! We get so much good shit now, you guys! Do you know how much I'm gonna go crazy getting cool merch and stuff now? I'm literally gonna be, I haven't sold like a full ass like plate of merch in so long. I'm gonna fucking serve up a Thanksgiving feast, yo. Oh my god. And like I said, there are some things you might have been thinking. If you followed along with the 3AM teasers, you're like, well, that's quite interesting. You know, Snuffy isn't a beautiful baby blue. Well, where are those stars, you know, and the ice cream? Well, maybe there's still many things yet to come. You guys know I've been teasing my redesign and my debut. It is pretty much less than a month away, so that's literally gonna be my first major thing, I think, in 3AM is flipping, switching it up. But I'm so excited! I'm literally so excited. I can't, I'm sorry. This is literally just me saying I'm so excited a million times. I feel like I was ready to roll out a scroll of like, Hear ye, a proclamation. Snuffy ye VTuber has aligned with Court 3AM. Yeah, oh my gosh. I still have like a lot of stuff to push forward. I'm gonna put 3AM on my socials. We're probably gonna join like the little 3AM Twitch group or whatever, so you guys can always make sure. So 3AM, as they are now, the members I believe are Meat, Callie, Koki, and Ollie, and then there's also Lyra and Fang, who were the last generation. I believe that's everybody. I'm like afraid. I'm like trying my best not to leak. Like, okay, how many of us are there that you guys know? Let's see. Let me count on my fingers. Because I know some numbers. Yes, there's 7 now. Yeah, right. They're so great though, you guys. Like, I've been watching them for a while now. I didn't want to like make it too obvious, so I've been kind of like watching them from afar to like to throw you guys for a loop. So I've been like talking to Fang and Lyra secretly in the back and being like, thanks, Busty. Giggle. But I'm very excited to even introduce you guys to some people that you might know in my community, especially if you're not familiar with 3AM. It's basically just a group of buds that are gonna thrive. And I'm literally so lucky. I'm a very excitable person. I always feel like when I think about my strengths that it's definitely charisma. Despite being like an anxious mass charisma, I am very good at being excited, right? So that's what I feel like. I am the yapper. I'm ready to, I don't know, like be a cheerleader here and throw out ideas and just push for things and just, I don't know, I'm just very excited. I'm very excited. Anyway. Anyway, I hope this is something that you guys will be able to enjoy. Obviously this means a lot of other big major things. Sorry, I've got hiccups from being so nervous. Thankfully with 3AM support, I'm gonna have my life a little bit more together. So, you know, some things like, obviously, like I said, merch and sponsors and things, hopefully will be a little bit more smooth, more fun. But yeah, there's just still so much more to grow and look forward to in the future after this. I don't know. I was just needing some help and my friends were there for me, and that's like, yeah. I'm so flipping happy. I couldn't believe it that they wanted to welcome me so readily and they just were the best, and I'm so lucky, yo. I'm so lucky, yo. Okay, sorry, is that my big speech? I'm so lucky, yo. Drops mic. Bam. Bam.